Hey guys, it's Shaggy YouTube here, and I want to talk about multiple things in this video, but I am playing Soldier, and I barely ever play Soldier. I started playing him here recently after the Reaper buff, just because it's actually pretty hard to play tank characters like I always do after he got buffed. I hate pushing into the objective like this. For one, it's cheap, killing people out of spawn, and for two, usually everybody eventually gets hosed down because they can just run in and get killed. But I figured I would get healed, but I figured I would, because you know, it's one of them things that, you know, your entire team is in one place. They could use an extra gun. So yeah, to me it's a little bit cheap, but it is what it is. When your entire team wants to do it, then you gotta follow your entire team. But anyways, one of the things I want to talk about is competitive. Okay, I'll get really high in my competitive rank. I'll almost go to gold. I've almost been to gold, like I was 2 points away many times. But then every single match I play in, people will leave, and it gets really annoying. I can never play competitive and have fun playing competitive because people always want to leave in the middle of a match, and it's extremely annoying to say the least. It just, I don't know, it's a little bit annoying to me when people do it, and I'm sure everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you can't play the game and, you know, suffer through maybe one loss, because you'll get killed one time and then you'll freaking whine about not winning the match, when you could have still won the match if you didn't leave like a douchebag. So if you do that, you know, you were a douchebag, go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about it. I get every once in a while there is, you know, people who lag out, and that kind of sucks, but you know, I get it. It's happened to me a couple times, and it really sucks, it really does. But even with the best internet, every now and then you do have problems. It's just the way it works. For two, you know, I just want to play Soldier because I've never played him on my YouTube channel lately, or ever, to be honest. Just because I'm not a big Soldier player, and I like playing tanks. But like I said, since the Reaper buff, I have been playing other players, because when you're a tank, Reaper just annihilates you. It really does, and it's very hard to kill him because of the 20% health regain you get from him. And it's very weird. Reaper is more powerful than it used to be, and I used to be pretty good with Reaper, and I'm not anymore whatsoever. I'm not good with Reaper at all, to be honest. He just, I don't know, it's not really my thing. Like I said, I was extremely good with Reaper. I probably wasn't the best, so don't be like that. But I probably wasn't the best, but I was pretty good with Reaper. And ever since his buff, I just can't play him. It's weird, like I say, because he is stronger. And another thing I need to talk about, Symmetra needs a huge freaking nerf. Because unless you're playing DPS, it's extremely hard to kill her. And I get some people will say, oh no it's not, she's underpowered as crap, she needs a buff. No she don't, she can hold her R2 button, log on to everyone in the map, and just kill you. And that Sombra, I should say, she literally won us the game, so I didn't want to shoot that guy if I didn't have to, but when he started running around in circles, I shot my helix rockets at him, so hopefully it will kill him. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it. No it's not. I've got a lot of content today and a lot of stuff to talk about. And we're playing Soldier. He's pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where that Sombra went to, but he's pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie. And by the way, this audio is done post-record. I'm just telling you guys what happened in the map. Is that Bastion? I think it's Bastion up there. I hate Bastion. And you know, don't always play your main competitive, because you know some people can use other stuff. You know, it won't always work just playing your main. It really won't. It won't always work because you know Symmetra, what's good for Symmetra? Winston's good, I'll just say that. He's pretty good for Symmetra because when she throws down her turrets, he counters them. And pretty well. That's and then you get Diva over here that Symmetra can just shoot through any shield she wants to, and it doesn't matter. But she's not good for. But you can kill Symmetra with. It's actually pretty difficult, but you can kill her with, you know, Diva. It's pretty hard because she can just melt you. And I get pretty caught up in holding up my shield whenever I'm getting a lot of fire. So part of the reason why I get screwed up by Symmetra so bad is just because, you know, that's exactly why. And I don't know if you guys realize, but Reinhardt got a buff the other day, and it makes it harder to land his charge, but it makes it easier to boot people with his charge. So that's the buff that he got. Some people say it's a nerf. It's a buff and a nerf, to be honest. But that's what's going on with him. God, I literally hate May. She's my most hated character in the game. That and Junkrat. I like playing him quite a bit, just because he's a beast if you use him right. He really is. But that sucks. And that May would have saved my life, but instead, I thought it was a good idea to go for that Bastion when he had a shield over him. I couldn't get to the Bastion, but I thought it was a good idea nonetheless. Like I said, I'm not the best with Soldier, but I'd say I'm decent, to be honest. I'm not the best. There's a lot of characters I'm not the best with, but I'm decent with. D.Va being one of them. I'm pretty good with D.Va. Like, actually really good. I'm top 89 in the world with her. But that's for another day. I'll talk about that some other time. Let's watch this POTG, baby. I took the short break, like 6 seconds to open me a Dr. Pepper, and it's delicious. I did spill it on myself on an accident, but that was just so I could get to my mic very quickly, so that kind of sucked. But anyways, it's hard for me when I'm soldier to kill Lucio. He's in extremely close proximity to me, because Lucio is extremely fast, and I don't know, it's just hard for me to kill him. I don't know why. Some people are very good, but part of, well, I should say another thing I'm gonna talk about is my aiming. My aiming in video games is not the best, because if you guys don't know already, I am disabled. So like, moving the right analog stick is pretty difficult for me, because like, most of the time when I do movements, I'm not really trying to move the right stick, I'm trying to move the left stick. With Genji, by the way, I don't try to fight him. I really don't. He'll just deflect and kill me. I don't try to kill him whatsoever. I'll just run from the fucker. I don't like Genji. He'll just zip past you and whatnot. But I heard him use that ultimate, so I went up behind him and killed him. And it worked out great for my team, because his KOT or whatever bullshit will kill you very easy. By the way, the reason why I just stood there and said my ultimate is I wanted to let my team know that, you know, that was an enemy, that wasn't mine. I mean, I get some people probably knew that, but I tried to let people know. And I thought Soldier's little thing would lock on to that turret, so I tried to kill that turret. But however, it looks like that wasn't the case. I'm gonna take a sip of my Dr. Pepper. So good. But anyways, another thing I found out is Genji and Hanzo are actually family. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were related whatsoever. Some people would be like, yeah, they're both Japanese, of course they are. But I'm pretty sure it's Hanzo. Hanzo's the little brother of Genji, and maybe the other way around, I'm not sure. But, you know, that's what I think. And Hanzo, not Hanzo, Genji is actually the secret lover of Mercy. It's not confirmed, but it is what's it is what the skeptic is. And my team wasn't there. I thought they were, so I used his ult and got owned. But anyways. Try to cover my mouth so you all didn't hear that. You know, this is a little bit weird, but you know, every time you pause your audio and restart it, it is more editing. And you know, I try not to do that, but I try not to, you know, burp or whatever, and mic, because I find it rude and disrespectful to you guys. So I try my best not to do that. One thing I can say is, when it comes to Tracer, you can absolutely wreck Tracer's face when you were soldier. It's hard for me to kill Tracer when I'm in a tank because tanks are slow. Right now I'm just trying to sit here and contest this point so that we don't lose this match, but it's not looking like we're going to win. I know what happens, but you don't know. I've got you in my sights and nobody's around. GG. That Mercury just got wrecked. But anyways, so yeah, that was pretty big news to me that Genji was secretly Mercy's lover. And the thing about it is like, there, if you guys didn't know, by the way, I'll tell you what happens here. Okay, I thought he was going to run outside, because if you would have seen his health, it was extremely low. So I figured he would, you know, just stay outside. But he didn't. But anyways, if you guys didn't know, Overwatch is a comic. And, you know, stuff just happens, you know, in a comic book. And they have never confirmed it, but in the whole Christmas Day, I think it was, update, the comic had a I'm trying to think of what it's called, guys. I really am. But the comic had Genji writing a note, and it had about 30 people sitting there and being with their lovers or whatever on Christmas. And then it showed Genji writing a note from the other side of the world. And then it showed Mercy in Afghanistan writing another reading a note, what I should say. It showed Mercy in Afghanistan reading a note. And yeah, this is how bad I hate Genji. I know I solo ulted that MFer, but I extremely hate him. Once he goes KOT or whatever. Sorry, my audio actually cut off right there. I don't know what happened, but it stopped recording, and I didn't know it, and I've literally been recording this for 20 something minutes now, and God, I hate Genji. He's mad at me because I just solo ulted him. So he went in and wanted to kill me really bad. But it didn't work out for him. But anyways, you know, with the whole Mercy and Genji thing, that was extremely big news to me, because I'm not like too deep into the comics. They do look entertaining or whatever, so I'm not saying that. But I just never really had time to go back and read them. So anyways guys, if that was news to you all, comment down below, be like fucking mind blown, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm playing. But if that was news to you, just comment down below and be like that was a little bit crazy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. By the way, if you haven't already, you know, drop a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys in the next video. Take care, blah blah.